Alright, well it's August 5th. We keep getting some more strawberries along there, and the lettuce is growing nicely. You can start picking leaves from that soon. The potatoes are coming along. I did harvest one little potato pot, and I was very happy with the results. I'm sad about the watermelon. There's only a couple of vines that are still alive. The vines are alive where there is still a watermelon forming. There's still leaves there, but they all just kind of died on me, pretty much. But anyways, I think that it will mature, the watermelons that we have, but yeah, it's kind of sad. Anyways, the potatoes, another couple of weeks, they'll probably be finished dying back. Been getting loads and loads of tomatoes there. These beans here are just starting to form. Here's some pretty purple beans. Oh, let me focus that better. Some pretty purple beans there. And it's just coming right out here. So this is a Rosa eggplant coming up. More beans here. This one could be healthier and greener, but we'll see if it does anything. That's a melon plant. More potatoes. And those strawberries are doing okay. I actually finally got a strawberry from them. Let's see here. Kale's been doing great. Beans are doing great. The Swiss chard, harvesting lots of that. Put your cedar chips down. Okay, so in the greenhouse. Open it up. Been harvesting tomatoes, basil. Been getting our pak choi seeds and the lettuce seeds. It's been doing really well. These are my favorite tomatoes down in there. Those ones. And then over here, the beans. The beans are still getting lots of new flowers and everything. I had harvested the spinach seeds and planted 3 cucumbers in here. It's been a bad year though for the cabbages. Maybe starting to get the heads forming. These potatoes are doing fine. These beans up here, I think they'll be flowering soon. We hopefully get a lot out of them. These broccolis are coming along. The raspberries are finished. I've taken out all of the spent raspberry canes already. These carrots down in here, hopefully we'll see how they're doing. Oh, I see couple of nice little carrot heads. So starting there, so that'll be good. That'll be fun. Maybe I'll do that on camera. And Nova Rosa strawberries, they've been steady. Still some more raspberries on the little raspberry bush. That's raspberry shortcake. I've got some baby beets in the pot that I had planted. They're like baby ball beets, so they should be small, but I might try and transplant some of those, thin them out and do some transplanting. We'll see. Got some cilantro in a pot started, and I've cleaned this little spot out. I don't know what I'm gonna do in this spot, if anything, just yet. Okay, we'll go here. The lettuces coming along nicely. Greek oregano, strawberries, the dinosaur kale. I've been harvesting some eggplant already. I got some cucumber in here. I cleaned out some of the bloody dock, the sorrel, the red vein sorrel. I cleaned some of that out, and the spent poppies. Actually, I see that there's still some poppies here for seeds. And of course the pretty Cosmos volunteers. And the Red Mountain Orch has all been going to seed. And let's see, in here we've got the Love Lies Bleeding Amaranth, catnip's flowering. And that particular rhubarb that I planted this year is doing well. The other one, not so well. And then, of course, we have another rhubarb in the backyard and one in the front. So the beans here, again, you know, another round of flowering and everything. Been harvesting those every day. The cosmos won't even let me get down in this path any longer. And these beans here have been doing great. I've got a couple little broccoli things. Maybe I'll have those with my eggs today. I'll cut those out and have them with my eggs with some beans. I know it's a sad looking tomato plant, but they have been giving us lots. And look at this. This one 2 days ago, you know, this is a melon. I do have melon here. And I do have a melon here. And a melon back here. Okay. Try and focus better. Melon back there, and then there's a pair of melons somewhere. Where is that pair? Oh, right here. Two other ones and another one down in here. So it is giving us something, but you know, just all of a sudden it just wilted on me. Some of my tomatoes are doing poorly, but most of them are doing great. So you just plant a whole bunch, and some do bad, some do good. But look what's ripe now. The blackberries are ripe. And then, you know, got loads and loads of Inca Goldenberry on here. Of course, none of it's ripe yet. You can't eat it until the husks are dry like paper. That little broccoli's doing okay. If you remember, that used to be all lettuces and stuff in there. And then let's see, I've started harvesting the goji berry. The goji berry plant looks sad this year. I mean, it is giving me some some berries. Usually it doesn't really give me lots of berries till September. And it likes being hacked back. But this year, you know, it's looking pretty sad. And I thought it was rather indestructible before, so that's a pity. But, you know, I'm sure it'll survive and it'll be fine. So, the corn. I'm getting our ears of corn now. And, of course, this corn is multicolored. So we've got multicolored tops and everything. And the raspberries are all finished. So I pulled out the raspberry canes. And these cucumbers are pretty much finished. There's the odd cucumber that's still on it. That's why I've planted so many more along here. But look at that. Look how tall that sunflower is. Let's see if I'm going to get right underneath it here. So I'll just go up, 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 up. So that's a nice one. The mulberries are pretty much done. There's the odd mulberry that's still ripe. And then the broccolis in here were all finished. So again, I've planted more cucumber there and there. And the kale's doing nicely. And the tomatoes are sad. I'm going to be making salsa, maybe today. Inca Goldenberry, the Chinese yam are doing fantastic. So I just took out all the Gilberti paste tomatoes, and I put in a zucchini, another yellow zucchini. I haven't decided what I'm planting in here yet. I've got all sorts of seed packages ready to go, and I kind of have to figure it out. Of course, you know, the zucchini is going to become giant. Hopefully keeping it in the cage will control it a little bit, so that way over here, you know, in this corner area, something can go successfully. Another cucumber there. All the beans seeds that I had planted here, only one came up. So I put a cage around it, and I'll figure out what I want to do in there. I haven't decided yet. But, you know, these broccoli are coming along, and I've put again more cucumber there. Oh, there's some onions I forgot to bring in. Those were just little baby things that were in the tomatoes. So this particular acorn squash is finally going nuts. It just has, well, that was the first fruit there. But now it's finally there and there, and there'll be another one there. That's a little, that's a different type of squash on here. But up here, and then that one in the next day or two should open and I'll pollinate it. And then that one there. And then over on this side, let's see, we've got a little one down there. And then as we go up here, there, it looks like there'll be quite a few more. So that's nice. That's good. Some more lettuces. We only have 3 pumpkins in the pumpkin patch. The pumpkin patch was too shaded this year. So we're going to do some big hacking back of the mulberry up here. So next year this corner can get some more sun. But pumpkin. That's the rare Japanese black futsu, and we've got another one there. Oh look, I have to go pollinate that one. So right when I finish this video, I will go pollinate that flower. I'll use this male to that female, and we'll get another pumpkin right there. Okay, blueberries. Let's see here. And then down over here, see, that'll be a female. That's like this is the Cinderella pumpkin type, the French squat flat with the lobes. Oh, what do we got? Oh, you know, the mango's going crazy. Oh, look at that spiderweb on the dragon fruit there. Yeah, so this pumpkin is coming across from in there, and if you recall, these things were just small, but after I harvested all of the garlic that was shading them in, they've really taken off. And it's a quick maturing one, so even though it's August 5th, I'm not worried at all about it. And down in here again, once I harvested the garlic, these melons are now finally taking off as well in here. Some more broccoli in pots. Those are midget broccoli. They're small pots to grow them in, but we'll see how they do. The lemongrass is looking good. More Inca goldenberry. The sweet potatoes are doing great. The avocado is going good. I think this cucumber's all finished up. Now, look at this. I'm finally getting some corking on our jalapenos. So when I'll be able to use them, I know they're not red, but they're corked. And so I'll be able to use them in my salsa. Hopefully today I'll make it. Let's see here. More tomatoes. Oh, the zucchini. And I'm harvesting the zucchini lately. Let's see here. You can see that one. I might get that one in the next day or two. I'll probably leave it on for another day. I make zucchini relish. So I'm excited about that. And look, the lychee tomatoes. So I think that they're going to be pretty ripe to harvest soon. This is my first year growing them. So the picture has them all red on the thing. I have to read up when they're ready to be harvested. So I'm going to make horseradish this year. Some more eggplants, and just been tomatoes, and these beans here are finally looking like they're going to do some flowering and give me some beans soon. Check out the tomatoes in here. They were all cracked. They did terrible. I'm never doing Amish paste tomatoes again, nor Gilberti. So cucumbers. lots of cucumbers. So we get another round. These peppers finally taking off, doing something. Check out this. This is a Rosa eggplant. I actually think I probably need to harvest it. It's nice and shiny. Now it's a good size. So I got to cut it here and then harvest it. I'm thinking of doing like an Italian hot pickled eggplant this year and making that. So I've been looking at recipes for hot pickled eggplant. And then these are, these little single serving butternut squash. They've been doing really good, and now it looks like I'm going to be getting quite a few more females, another rush of female flowering on that. So that's pretty exciting because that's the brulee one. The acorn squash that's doing really good is the early acorn variety. So the beans, peppers, tomatoes, squish squash, there's a couple of ones hanging there. The spaghetti squash, I've just started to get some yellowing. Let's see. This pepper, this is Nikita pepper, and it's the beautiful one with the yellow with the red stripes, and every single one has been, I've been pulling it off because it's not happy. More cilantro, another round of cilantro. Like here, this one is, oh, look at that. So I just got to get rid of that. I'll come out with scissors and chop it off. So what I should have done is started new cherry tomatoes middle of June. I'm going to do that next year. So that way, as these cherry tomatoes finish off, I'll be able to have another round of cherry tomatoes for planting. These strawberries. So I'm not harvesting any more chamomile because I'm using my dehydrator for tomatoes to do sun-dried tomatoes and the goji berries. But we got a new little squash there. The chamomile hold it up. And plus, of course, you want to have, get chamomile seeds. I'll just sprinkle those right in there and I'll have a little batch of chamomile growing in this corner next year. So I can harvest out some and then plant it where I want it. Just like that. So there we are. The latest August 5th garden tour. Oh yeah, and I got another yellow zucchini planted here. So as this one is finally giving us some fruit, and as it'll finish off, then this one here can take over. And of course I've got another one, so I might just make loads and loads of the relish. Or I'm going to maybe also take a look at some zucchini chips in the dehydrator. I got to see. My family doesn't like eating zucchini, so I have to figure out fun ways to make it. Anyways, the Napa cabbages, they're starting to form some heads there. The comfrey needs to be kind of cut back. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Napa cabbages in there. So I'll be making some kimchi. And one of the things that I'll be planting is daikon radish. So I don't know if I'm going to have everything ready at the same time, but it is what it is. So that's the crazy, crazy garden tour for August 5th.